Joined by Hofstra head coach Speedy Claxton following a 72-70 win over Quinnipiac. Thoughts on what was just a great college basketball game?
Yeah, I mean, that was an unbelievable game. The referees, they were letting both teams be physical. But Quinnipiac, that's a really good team, man. Hats off to them. They're going to do tremendous things in the MAC. You know, they're well-rounded. They can shoot the basketball. They got inside presence. Point guard is really good, Jones. But glad we got this win, man. It was a really gutsy performance by our guys. Another great performance by D-Stone Dubois. Thought JC hit some big shots in the first half. Actually hit a big three in the second half also, but then, you know, it was the Aaron Estrada show. He came and took over. You know, he wasn't himself the last couple of games, and I think he was kind of pressing, but tonight, you know, he took over the game when we needed him to.
Yeah, to ask you about Aaron, there was just a point in that game when they were making that run early in the second half that he just said, nope, not yet.
Yep, he halted them. He kept them at bay. I think he had a huge three at the top of the key. Then he had a pull-up. But, you know, Aaron Estrada, he's a player of the year for a reason, man, and we're going to ride with him.
And speaking of ride with him, he went over 1,000 points for his career today.
I wish it was 1,001. He missed that free throw.
Well, he is over, but he hit it on the three from the wing.
Okay.
Your thoughts on what he's done in his career?
Tremendous basketball player, man, and he's gonna have a very bright professional career. I'm looking forward to following him.
You touched on him before, but D-Stone, that three from across the bench, how big was that?
Shot, man. You know, I think that pushed the lead to 4.
It did.
So we really needed it because we was kind of struggling. I think Aaron had a turnover the possession before, but we gotta be better down the stretch and being smarter with time and score. Like JC shouldn't have drove that basketball down when he got the charge, and I think G did the same thing yesterday. So we got to sharpen up late game situations.
Went back to Aaron for a second. 6 rebounds, 6 assists as well. And there were some key assists in there. What did you see from those areas?
You know, all around floor game. They started trapping him late in the second half, and then he was able to find his teammates, which I've been preaching to him all the time. Like, listen, you got to get those guys the ball and areas where they can score, because that's just going to let the defense push out to them, and now it's going to really be easy for you to score.
And kind of the unsung hero through the first 8 games in the 6-2 start has been Nelson.
Nelson.
Another 8 rebounds today, 4 blocks, and I think he might have tipped out the one right there at the end.
Nelson, he has been unbelievable all year, man. And thank God, because, you know, we didn't have Warren for pretty much most of the year, so Nelson held down the fort, and he continues to hold it down. And we're very happy that he's a part of our program.
Coach, you're almost done with this incredibly busy November. One more game.
I can't wait.
One more game in November. What are your thoughts on your team as you head home from Canada with a 6-2 record?
You know, we're going to have a little short stay in our own beds, and then we got to get back to George Mason. But looking forward to the challenge. You know, really good George Mason team. It's going to be a physical game again. But we're up for the challenge, and we're looking forward to it.
And I'd be remiss if I don't ask you, the George Mason-Hofstra rivalry has spread a few years. But going back to the CAA days, your thoughts on facing them again and what the Hofstra fan base thinks of that rivalry?
Yeah, you know, the one thing that sticks out in my mind is when they went to the Final Four, where they got that large bid and it was supposed to be ours because we beat them 2 times in like the last week. So that's the one thing that stands out.
Well, Coach, congratulations. Safe travels home.
Thank you.